Hi, my name is Jan Secunda, and I'm the principal at Pathways Academy. Pathways Academy is a small private school for special needs students in kindergarten through 12th grade. Our students come to us because they have not been able to succeed in more traditional school settings due to communication, social, emotional, or behavioral disorders. The education we provide at Pathways is tailored towards each individual student needs. We pride ourselves on focusing on their strengths and building from their challenges. We are able to address all learning styles by using verbal and auditory as well as tactile strategies to present concepts in ways each individual child will best be able to grasp. Our philosophy at Pathways Academy is that people are students for a very short period of time. By using real-world activities, we help our students become the most independent adults that they can become. We have a small, safe environment to foster learning for fragile students who cannot function and excel in a traditional setting. We understand that the school building is not the only setting for an effective classroom, so our curriculum takes us into the community as often as possible. The families of our students are an integral part of the Pathways family. Working with family members and therapists creates a more holistic approach to help the students succeed. Here at Pathways Academy, we are trying to change lives one child at a time.
My name is Andrew Goodbar. This is my senior year, and it's a great school.
My name is Katie. My mom went on the internet looking for tons of schools all over Albuquerque, and she found Pathways. And it's been a godsend for me.
There are no bullies, and it's a very friendly environment.
You can get one-on-one with the teacher, and it really, really helps. Academically, I've improved a lot. I used to get a lot of F's and a lot of C's and D's, and now I'm getting a lot of A's and B's.
Pathways has shown me that I do have potential, and that potential is pretty limitless. Now I see that the future is bright, and I'm hoping to get into a little bit of film industry.
I want to be a vet, and I work with a little autistic kid here. His name's Saxon. And it's really, really gotten me into wanting to help autistic kids. And I do see a future for me.
Let's just say that in public school, you don't get to wear hats. And as a result, you don't have much personality.
I can't wait to go to school every day. It's hard to sleep. I just can't wait to go to school.
What drew us to Pathways was, number one, the small class sizes. Also, when we visited Pathways, we noticed that there was a lot of one-on-one interaction between all of the students and the teachers, which was very important. We were concerned with Bastian's future since a young age, just because he seemed to be a little bit more rambunctious than other children. He seemed to be a little bit more mischievous than other children, a little bit more energetic, and I noticed that his teachers were having a hard time handling him appropriately. And when we came to Pathways, the teachers here seemed to have experience with children, just like Bastian. They were able to work with him on the areas where he was struggling, such as impulse control. They were able to teach him to have some self-esteem and to be a positive part of the community, and also to work with him academically at his own pace. And so, as a result, our family feels confident that Bastian is going to be have a bright future out of him, that he is going to go on and learn to be a wonderful part of the community, that he's going to excel academically, and that he'll have opportunities that he would have never had if he would have remained on the track that he was on before we came to Pathways. Bastian, when he first started the school, was probably right where he should have been academically. However, behaviorally, he was a little bit behind. He had some issues with his impulse control and his emotional control. And so what we've experienced was that the teachers at Pathways, first of all, were patient with the behavioral issues. They worked with Bastian one-on-one every single day. They helped him to cope with his emotions. They helped him to use his emotions in a productive way. Bastian's overall outlook on life, on school, on relationships has improved 100%. He is truly a different child. Our experience has been also that the teachers are dedicated to the academics. My son in particular has gone from being right where he should be academically to working 3 years ahead of himself in math and in reading. He's in 3rd grade typically, but now he's working at a 6th grade level, which is amazing. The teachers have yet to find his upper boundaries academically, but they're still trying, and they still work with him one-on-one, despite the fact that a lot of the kids in his class need different academic attention. Each kid seems to be getting just what they need.
My name is Jennifer Christini, and we've lived in Albuquerque 2 years, and my son's name is Giovanni Christini, and he is 9 years old. What drew us to Pathways? It was because we were desperate to find something for our son. The schools had placed him in a program for children that were emotionally disturbed, and that disturbed me, because he isn't disturbed. He's a bright boy, he has an illness, and I wanted him to be somewhere where people understood. We finally found through his psychologist, he recommended Pathways. And it was like a dream come true, a school that was year-round. Our son falls apart and disintegrates in the summertime. We needed something that was going to provide him stability. When I came here and we interviewed, it was a miracle, really, for our family, for our son, that we found this place. And it's essentially saved our son's life, our family's life. We're a whole new family because of this school. What has changed for our family since Johnny's been going to Pathways is that I have a son that doesn't come home angry anymore. You know, he would get picked on at school, people would steal his things, and he would be teased constantly because he was different. And he would come home and he would carry it with him all day long, trying to control it. And when he came home, he would fall apart, and he would collapse, and it would turn into tantrums, you know, fighting with his sister, fighting with my husband and I. We now have a son that comes home and is happy and doesn't fight with his sisters, and is the loving boy that we thought we lost, is our son again.